go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself. I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different.
Fala aí. Aqui é o Fox e vamos para mais um vídeo aqui do Código Gunslinger. Foge. Meio sempre lá, foge. Beleza. Provavelmente a gente vai ter 2 duelos nesse capítulo. E já começou, né? Beleza. Vou dar um long shot aqui. Cadê você? Cadê? Só isso? Nossa, cara, tô muito vesgo hoje.
I thought the Texas Rangers got Hardin.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. It was
Cara,
holding a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres.
véi, sério, eu acho que esse cara tá mentindo em tudo que ele tá falando, esse selo. Mas mesmo assim ele é foda. Ué, onde que eu tenho que ir? Querendo o salão, é aqui? Cadê, cara? Onde é que eu tenho que ir, velho? Ah, tá, é ali. Nossa, acho que tá cheio de cara aqui, hein?
For the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood.
Realmente, todo mundo
Hardin
morreu.
was waiting for me.
Nossa, já?
Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here. Freezing my giblets off. Ain't right, we gotta stay out here, keeping watch.
É, ele é um killer, né? O Silas é a pessoa mais santa do mundo.
They knew, as most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun. And that was easier said than done, as most of them were as foolish and full of bravado as I was. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was
Nossa,
corralled
velho,
in
que
town with his closest friend. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcomed presence.
Faz isso, cara. Vixe. Vamos dar um last briefing em você aqui. Tchau. Some bitch! Stop that, some bitch! Some bitch, cara. Muito engraçado o jeito que esses caras falam. Cadê, velho? Eu ouvi vocês, mas não tô vendo vocês.
I wondered if Bob was among them. And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better.
Tá, andar, andar e andar. Pô, cara. Tem que limpar a cidade dos foras da lei. Ou foras das leis, sei lá. Foras da lei. Foras da lei, acho que tá certo. Me não saber, me ser índio. Nossa, velho, eu tenho que dar essa volta inteira, mano. Não tive aqui antes, não? Que town que eu tenho que clear? Cadê, velho? Tem mais... Era pra ter... Mano, esse jogo bugou, velho. Era pra ter mais gente aqui, velho. Ó, tô aqui. Agora é ali. Tá. E agora é onde? Aqui. Estou aqui. Agora é ali. Agora é lá. Acho que agora é uma.
Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his
Nossa.
cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story.
Nossa, velho. Eu errei o comando, velho. Teria me poupado muito trabalho. Agora eu vou ter que matar todo mundo na mão mesmo. Vê se tá muito feia a situação, tá? Nossa, velho! Beleza, só matei um. No concentration. Dá cara aí.
I didn't learn until later that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Ah, aniversário do maluco. Vamos lá, só quero comemorar junto na festinha, pá. Nossa, mano, isso é o que, velho? Rapaz, isso é armadura aí, velho. Fala aí pra mim. Onde você pegou essa parada? Vamos avançando aqui, né? É, se eu não morrer, claro. Vixe, vixe. Nossa. Beleza. Foi.
I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Ué?
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me.
Não tava todo mundo morto, tá? Aí, morri. Nem percebi, velho. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Vou entrar com o rifle aqui, ó. Beleza.
In fact, I
Vai.
felt a certain hostility.
Aham. Uma certa hostilidade, né, cara? Pô. Carrega rápido, maluco, meu Deus.
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West. I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
Vai, velho.
Faster than grease lightning.
Rapaz do
Being
céu.
inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless avenger took his life. Shot him in the back of the saloon, just like this one. Anybody up for another beer?
Então é isso. Valeu aí por terem assistido. Vejo vocês no próximo vídeo. Valeu, falou e até o próximo vídeo.